Have you ever wondered about the enigmatic Queen of Sheba, a woman of wisdom and power who ruled an empire in a time when women rulers were uncommon? Known also as Bilqis, she was an extraordinary woman who defied the norms of her era and held the reins of a prosperous kingdom. Her story, shrouded in mystery, has been passed down through generations, leaving us with more questions than answers. Where was her kingdom located? What were the extent of her powers and the secrets of her wisdom? The Quran offers a fascinating account of her life in the chapter titled Surah An-Naml, where she's depicted not only as a powerful queen, but also as a humble seeker of truth. Now let's dive into the captivating tale of the Queen of Sheba and her encounter with the Prophet Solomon. Our story begins when the Queen of Sheba, known in Arabic as Bilqis, receives a letter from the Prophet Solomon. In this letter, Solomon extends a peaceful greeting stating, "Peace be upon him who follows the guidance." He then invites Bilqis to submit to the one true God, the all-knowing and all-powerful who reigns supreme above all. The Queen of Sheba, upon receiving this letter, does not respond in haste. Instead, she showcases her wisdom and leadership by seeking the counsel of her trusted advisors. She acknowledges the power behind Solomon's words and recognizes the potential for conflict, yet she refuses to make a decision based purely on fear or intimidation. In her consultative approach, she demonstrates the importance of collective decision-making, particularly when the stakes are high. She tells her advisors, "O chiefs, advise me in this affair of mine." She doesn't shy away from seeking their input, a testament to her humility and wisdom. Her advisors, in turn, express their readiness to face any challenge, displaying their loyalty and commitment to their queen. Yet the Queen of Sheba, being the wise ruler that she is, decides to tread a path of peace rather than one of war. She believes in diplomacy over conflict, in conversation over confrontation. She says, "We will see whether you speak the truth or you are of the liars. Take this letter of mine and deliver it to them, then leave them and see what answer they return." Her response is a well-thought-out strategy, a peaceful probe into the intentions of Solomon, a move that showcases her political acumen and her commitment to maintaining peace. The Queen of Sheba then decides to send gifts to Solomon, a move that would lead to an intriguing turn of events. Her story is far from over, and her interaction with Solomon takes us on a journey of wisdom, faith, and the quest for truth. Upon receiving the queen's gifts, Solomon responds in a way that the queen hadn't anticipated. The wise King Solomon, rather than being swayed or impressed by the extravagant offerings, was unmoved. His eyes, after all, were not set on worldly riches. His kingdom was already abundant in wealth, and his heart sought something of far greater value: the enlightenment of truth and faith. In a surprising turn of events, Solomon dismisses the gifts, pointing out that what Allah had given him was far superior to any worldly goods. The gold, the precious stones, the exotic animals, they held no charm for him. His reaction was a testament to his piety and devotion, a reminder that material possessions are fleeting, while faith is eternal. Yet Solomon did not dismiss the Queen of Sheba, known as Bilqis. He extended an invitation to her, a call to journey towards the truth. Emphasizing the importance of understanding and accepting the oneness of God, he invited her to his kingdom. His intention was not to display his wealth or power, but to guide her towards the light of faith. And so, the queen, intrigued and challenged by Solomon's response, decided to take him up on his invitation. Leaving her kingdom behind, she embarked on a journey towards the unknown. It was a journey not just in physical distance, but also a spiritual one. She was stepping out of her comfort zone, leaving behind her familiar surroundings, and stepping into a realm of spiritual discovery. No doubt, the journey was fraught with uncertainty. Yet the queen showed courage and determination. She was willing to explore, to learn, to seek the truth. She was ready to question her beliefs and open her heart to new possibilities. It was a testament to her wisdom and her willingness to grow. What awaited the queen in Solomon's kingdom was beyond anything she could have imagined. As she journeyed towards Solomon's kingdom, little did she know that this encounter would forever change her life and etch her story in the annals of history. Upon her arrival, the Queen of Sheba experiences firsthand the wisdom and power of Solomon. The queen, known as Bilqis in the Quran, was led into a palace like no other. It was a shining edifice of grandeur, with a floor made entirely of clear glass, giving the illusion of a shimmering pool of water. Solomon, in his wisdom, had devised this clever test to gauge the queen's perception and intelligence. The queen, astounded by the sight, lifted her skirt, mistakenly assuming she was about to wade through water. Solomon, observing her reaction, couldn't help but smile. Not out of mockery, but in appreciation of her humility and practicality. He then explained to her that the floor was not a pool of water, but a pane of clear glass. This revelation stunned the queen. She was impressed not only by the architectural marvel, but also by the wisdom and humility of Solomon. This was a man who could have easily mocked her misunderstanding, but instead he chose to kindly enlighten her. He was a king, yet he embodied the spirit of a true servant of God, filled with wisdom and humility. In this moment, the Queen of Sheba recognized the truth in Solomon's message. She saw a man who was not only a powerful monarch, but also a wise and humble servant of God. Her encounter with Solomon wasn't merely about witnessing his material wealth or architectural wonders. It was about experiencing his wisdom, understanding his humility, and recognizing the truth of his message. The realization dawned upon her. She wasn't standing in front of a mere king. She was in the presence of a prophet, a man of God. This understanding led her to abandon her previous beliefs and embrace the monotheistic faith preached by Solomon. "I believe in the God of Solomon," she declared, her voice echoing in the grand hall. Impressed by Solomon's wisdom and the truths he presented, the Queen of Sheba embraced his message. The story of the Queen of Sheba and Prophet Solomon is not just a captivating tale, but also a treasure trove of profound lessons. Our first lesson from the Queen of Sheba, known as Bilqis in the Quran, is the importance of wisdom. Her wisdom wasn't just about intelligence or knowledge. It was about understanding, discernment, and the ability to make just decisions. She showcased this when she received Solomon's letter, not rushing into war, but instead seeking counsel and sending a gift to understand his intentions better. The second lesson is humility. Despite her power and wealth, the Queen of Sheba was not too proud to seek advice from her advisors. She valued their opinions, listened to their counsel, and made decisions based on collective wisdom. This humility empowered her to lead effectively and make wise decisions. Next, we learn about the power of consultative decision-making. When faced with Solomon's letter, the queen didn't make a hasty decision. She consulted with her advisors, showing us the importance of collective wisdom and the value of different perspectives. This approach allowed her to navigate the situation effectively and avoid potential conflict. Finally, the Queen of Sheba's story teaches us about the openness to truth. When she arrived at Solomon's court and witnessed his wisdom and the signs of his prophethood, she was open enough to recognize the truth of his message. She was not bound by pride or prejudice, but was willing to accept a truth that was different from what she had known. Her acceptance of Solomon's message wasn't an act of defeat, but a testament to her wisdom and humility. It showed her willingness to embrace truth, even if it meant changing her beliefs and understanding. In the end, the Queen of Sheba's story offers a timeless reminder of the power of wisdom and the importance of seeking truth, no matter where it leads us. For more interesting content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and press the bell icon to receive notifications for new video updates. Peace be upon you.